My gut feeling just watching us move around was, I guess I should say my initial reaction was, it was certainly better than our first practice in the spring. I like the way the guys flew around, seemed to have a decent retention level. It's hard to tell anything, obviously, in just helmets, but you can tell that there's some guys out there that have spent some of their own free time trying to figure out what's going on, and it showed a little bit today in a good way. I guess I would say I was optimistic that it would be pretty high. Obviously the new guys, the guys that weren't here in the spring, it's pretty rough on those guys. They're just drinking water through a fire hose right now. But the guys that were here in the spring, I don't know if I felt like that or just hoped, but walking off the field, I feel pretty good about just us having a general understanding of what's going on. Yeah, I'd like to see us, overall execute at a higher level, and I think, we've got a long way to go, don't get me wrong, but, it was a step forward through the summer, from the end of spring. So, from our older guys, it's got to be a given that they know what's going on. It's got to be them helping the other guys along, and we're seeing some of that, and that's a good thing. We'll go base installation for the first 6. Then we'll take a day off. We'll get into a little bit of down and distance in those first 6, just meaning really working on first and third down and trying to get everything going special teams wise. And then obviously we've got to get ready to play games. So we've got to get some great situational work, and we'll really turn our attention to some really end of game, all the end of game scenarios that you can think of, almost on a daily basis after that. And and try and then when we get through that phase, we'll start to turn our attention to opponents and that sort of stuff.